see him dancing, strolling along down there. What's the word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay under the sun. Wandering free, wish I could be part of that world. Look at me, I'm trying to find new ways to kill myself.
You can't say that on YouTube. I have to do a little bit of censorship. I'm sorry. Please kiss my ass. Thank you.
Just got the wire for the iron wrapped around the ironing board leg. Oh, it's a special occasion. I'm ironing. I hate it. So I thought I'd do this while I do this. My dancing is coming along magnificently.
It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
That sucks. Oh my god.
The fact that I made my mirrors out of high impact polystyrene was kind of a godsend, because I actually nearly kind of killed myself by my lack of spatial awareness due to my legally blind status. I still keep on trying to get my driving license back. Not really. Not really. Every time I do something like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, you probably shouldn't be in charge of something that weighs a ton and could kill people. Oh, I'll try and put in the, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I probably can't, because my bum's out in it.
Oh my gosh!
I said to somebody, I think I'm going to send that to somebody I like. And they were like, don't do it. I was like, I can't help myself. There's no point pretending I'm something I'm not. I'm actually a complete disaster at times. Somehow I managed to avoid completely taking an L.
This is the day that you will always remember as the day that you...
I've not been in the garden today. I did first thing, but not over that side, so it may still smell of death out there. I'm not entirely sure. But in the hot weather, quite the smell. It's quite the smell. Not one I particularly enjoy. Equally, not one I actually really hate. I really hate the smell of washing powder on people's clothes or fabric softeners on people's clothes. I'm like, that's a fake smell. That's disgusting.
I would throw up!
Whereas apparently the smell of death and decay, not a problem. Doesn't turn my stomach at all. That's weird. 2 more pieces of news. We'll go with like the one that's given me the most anxiety, which is hilarious. My sister's getting married on the 1st of July. I am actually going to the wedding.
What?
I have a dress. Brilliant. I've now got to adjust that. It will make me feel more comfortable if I mess with it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Even though there's a seamstress down the road who would quite happily do it for me, I'm like, oh no, I'll do it. I think partly because if I ruin it, I'll feel more comfortable wearing the dress. And I'm like, yeah, the dress looks kind of messed up, doesn't it? I feel better now. Odd.
Wow, wow.
Just madness. Just madness. I always find the crazies. Oh, and other crazies on the internet. And now including ones in real life as well. Every group of people. I'll say every group. There's one group I could exclude, but I shan't mention them. Seems to think I either am in the sex industry or I should be in the sex industry.
Fuck your life.
Now that is just complete madness. It's just complete madness. I will never understand it. I will never understand it. Because I'm like thinking, well, I've been single for coming up to 15 years now. I've not even held somebody's hand.
You fucked up.
Why? What would you be expecting to see on a fucking OnlyFans? I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't know what's wrong with everybody that shares DNA with me. Wonder where they get it from. I don't know. I think I'm actually adopted. Right, then that has nothing to do with me, does it? Well, you might have been swapped at birth. Well, what convinces you that I'm an escort or I'm a prostitute?
Okay.
Or I don't know any other names. I can't remember. There was another one, but I can't remember what it is. I'm just like, no, funnily enough. I'm one of those retards who'd be like, I'd actually kind of like to make an actual human connection with somebody. I'm sure it's probably quite easy just to go out and fuck a stranger, but, you know, that's not really my thing. This is possibly even stranger than strangers, friends and relatives thinking I am or I should get involved in the sex industry.
Now we're talking!
I actually have a date kind of thing coming up. I don't believe in second chances. The only people that get second chances are children, quite frankly, from my perspective, because they're children. They're supposed to be stupid.
Wow.
But there's part of me is like, did you just give a second chance? Did you do that? Did you actually do that? You're an idiot. You would never do that. And that's absolutely right. I wouldn't. I would just be like, nope. No. Just be no and no and no. Now, you had your chance, you're done. Very much like that. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I am really looking forward to it, which is also a mistake. So I'm an idiot. But that's the one side of life that I could never ever figure out properly. So why would it all of a sudden change? It wouldn't.
There's tons of fucking weirdos out there, you know? And you found one of them, so...
But we have some things in common. Specifically, the 80s. Who'd have thought it? I can't believe it. I thought it was just me. Actually, me and Jamie, my best friend, my sister didn't ask because she knows best. She knows if I want to tell her something, I'll actually tell her, so she knows not to bother asking me because she won't get the answer that she wants anyway. I'll probably come up with something quite inappropriate. So I said I'm going on a date. Now I would have expected her to be at least like, oh cool, that'll be nice. Nope. What I actually got was don't get too excited about it. I'm like, oh, because it's not nice to have something to look forward to. I'm like, don't worry, I'm not getting too excited about coming to your wedding, where I'm essentially walking into a fucking lion's den. And there is one good thing about me going to the wedding, other than obviously me just going to the wedding. A lot of the people there actually think I'm
highly functioning, developmentally disabled.
As in I can't hold a conversation.
Don't forget!
Just wanted to prove I could iron to the world.
What a strange message.
I wasn't going to say this, but it was like, don't say it, just keep it to yourself. Nobody will know. Well, let's face it, nobody's life is perfect, nobody's life is straightforward. That's quite simple.
Now we're talking!
I booked a hotel for UFC London months ago. I booked it months ago when the rumour first came out that the UFC was coming back to London on the weekend of July 22nd or whenever, it's like 2/3 of the way through July. Last hotel I booked it like kind of out of the way and everything, because I thought I was having a date kind of thing. I was the only UFC fan staying there, so then when obviously date thing wasn't happening, there was nobody for me to kind of hang around with. Like, at the hotel, because other people were there for completely not related to what I was there for, and even the people in the hotel, like at the hotel desk, go, "Oh, have you come for such and such?" I was like, "No, I've come to watch the UFC." Okay, like, don't judge me.
Okay.
So this time round, I hear the rumour, right, I'm going. So now I'm sorting out my hotel, so I've got somewhere to stay, and so I don't have to mess around with the, actually no, you do still have to do the zombie walk after you leave there, which just drives me insane, because I literally think of that bloody zombie film where they're in a shopping mall and it's literally just teeming with zombies. It just plays in my head.
Their only drive is for food.
As I slow walk through the O2 like arena area back out onto the street.
Not exactly a lot of riz in this bizarre tale.
Like, right, there's a hotel. I'll just hang around. I'll just hang around outside this random hotel and wait for somebody to approach with a key card, and then I shall just make my way in. And that's exactly what I did. And this dude's like, "Going in?" I was like, "Yeah, cheers." And he says, "Oh, you're staying in?" And I was like, no, I just need a taxi. The hotel dude sorted me out a taxi and everything. Wonderful. Do you want a drink? No, I really just want to go home and go to bed. This has been quite the evening, essentially. This time, I booked the hotel that sorted me out the taxi has a 24-hour bar. I know it's rammed full of UFC fans from when I ended up there in March. So I knew that I was going to have ample people to speak to and have good times with.
She's got a date.
Sorry, we can't now go together because I'm going to be going on a date kind of thing. So sorry, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I got myself in such a state. What do I do instead? I book another hotel. Book another hotel in a separate part of London, and just kind of say to my friend, I've got personal matters to attend to. Oh my God. Okay, perfect. I've now got 2 hotel rooms. But the thing that went through my mind was, brilliant, I'm now not letting anybody down. So now I don't have to be stressing over things just becoming weird and people finding out my business, and now I can just relax. So what then ends up happening is, can't actually come now. I was like, that's fine. I says, don't worry about it, that's fine.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, so now if the date doesn't happen, like, I've got to have gone to like so much effort for nothing. That's it. That's my Jackanory story, over and done with.